So you're considering the Tamron 28-75. I have been really impressed with this lens as well. I know I've reviewed about 3 on here at this point, but overall, I don't think you're going to find a better version of this lens unless it's the second generation of the same lens. It is a 28-75mm zoom range. It is an f2.8 aperture. The autofocus is pretty impressive, at least on the a7 III and most of the Sony lineup. I've used it on an a7 IV, I believe, as well. Nonetheless, it is great. It comes with the typical lens cap. As you can see, this one's taking a bit of a beating just because of the use case that I use it for. In theme park environments, it gets a lot of use. I have used this in the rain. I've not used it in heavy rain. It is weather sealed on the inside of the lens, but it is, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's the worst weather sealing I've seen, but it does have the kind of gasket that's rubberized around the outside of it. Overall, I've been pretty impressed with this. The autofocus is almost as good as the first party lenses from Sony, the 24-70, and honestly, for what the alternative, it's a better value for the money. It is great. The bokeh is a little bit more jaggedy than it is just crystal smooth as the Sony first party lens is a little bit better in that department. But I can put some images on screen to show you what the images look like coming out of this. It has been extremely sharp for me, and I've been really, really impressed. The actual construction of the lens, people ask about this a lot. It is a little plasticky. It's not super metal. You can probably hear the click on it. The focus ring and the actual zoom ring are a textured rubber, but overall it's not off-putting. It still feels like a quality lens, even though it's not quite at the same price point or the same quality level as, say, the Sony first-party lenses. Overall, I've never had an issue with this Tamron lens. I know people are a little hesitant about the second-party or whatever third-party lenses you want to call it. But overall, they've been good. I've never had an issue with it. Autofocus is great. I don't even have the little stand that you can adjust the autofocus with, and it's been great for me. I don't miss a focus with this, and it's just been great.